Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Street Trading here with our weekly recap trade video. So we're looking at obviously the week of October 12th through the 16th. Looking at a 15-minute chart of SPY, and let's get into it. So basically, you guys can see we obviously pushed highs, well, not highs, weekly highs on the 12th, printed. Then we had pretty much just a slow grind down south to the gap down on Thursday's pre-market. Had that reversal bounce off its lows, then tried to reclaim most of the losses of the week. But as you can see, you had some typical Friday selling into the close, and then obviously a little bit of action after hours. But that being said, bigger picture, it's showing continued weakness. Obviously, you had a decent amount of trading last week, and the thing is, I mean, the uncertainty of October, the uncertainty of election, the uncertainty of stimulus part two, the uncertainty of many things, right? So the market is kind of showing the emotions of many short-term active traders and long-term investors, right? So the mix is there, the lack of confidence in people's positions are kind of unfolding into the market. Obviously, you have a lot. You have your typical tricks from market makers, from institutional buyers and sellers. I mean, there's all kinds of things being thrown at participants, and obviously you saw that last week's session. It was pretty volatile. Again, elections here. On top of that, the stimulus everybody's kind of hoping for. Businesses need it, individual citizens need it. Whether it's going to happen or not before election or not, it's all political play right now, and that's obviously unfolding in markets. What are we going to see next week? Tough to say. We can zoom out a little bit and kind of see, what we're looking at as obviously bigger picture. So September put in its lows. We've seen this reversal back up north. Looking like we're testing all-time highs, guys. I mean, well, not yet, but we're definitely on track. We're having our pullbacks along the way, but again, election, stimulus. Make no mistake; those two things are hanging over, lingering over market participants' mind, and you are kind of seeing that unfold on the volatility. So understand base hits. Base hits win games, guys. Right? So depending on your outlook, your long-term view, short-term view, whatever type of mindset, whatever type of process you have, stick to it. Don't deviate from it, and do what you do. So it's irrelevant in what happens outside of the screen, outside of your screens, right? Stay focused on what you do, and then go from there. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Stick to your process. When you do that, you completely eliminate the noise. You completely eliminate whether the stimulus is going to happen or not. Who gives a shit? Whether Trump or Biden gets elected, who gives a shit? Right? All these things, it's irrelevant if you have a process you stick to. If this, then that. If you become, news jumpy, where every headline kind of influences your decisions, what the fuck are you doing? Who are you trading for? Right? You're just giving your money away, right? So anyway, keep that in mind heading into next week's session. Let's get into securities that we had throughout the week. Some lessons, key lessons that we weren't in. Some key lessons that we were in. Obviously, some stops that we ended up taking. Some key levels we ended up risking off of, and successful trades we had to the upside, to the downside. So let's get into that right now. All right, guys.